They were opposite diagnoses. Like his was a plane crash. His was like Space Mountain, where you like buckle yourself in and then like next thing you know, you're in the dark going straight down screaming. And mine was like standing on a platform in the Old West and you can hear the ground rumbling and you can see the train and you can hear the whistle and you look down and you see a bag and you go, oh crud, that's my train. It was like the exact opposite like experience. My name is Amy Sapien. I am 40 years old. I am a social worker. I am married. We have 2 children. Our 8-year-old is named Landen, and our 3.5-year-old is named Corbin. Landen is smart, ridiculously smart, and sweet and sensitive and empathetic, kind of carries the world on his shoulders. He's always worrying about somebody, or he's definitely like the give the other kid the bigger half of the cookie, and he's an excellent big brother. Landen hadn't been feeling like himself. He was like a little run down and sort of moody, but like he wasn't detrimentally sick in any way. And I took him to the walk-in clinic, and the guy at the walk-in clinic, his gland had swelled up on one side, and it didn't hurt, and it wasn't on the other side. It was only on the one side. And the walk-in clinic doctor asked me if we had a family history of leukemia. And I was like, no. I discovered a lump in February and went to my primary care doctor. I had a prescription for a mammogram for my 40th birthday in October and didn't go because of my son's diagnosis. And so I was like, oh, I'm only 40, I'm BRCA negative, I've already had my baseline, I can put it off a couple months. I went to my primary care, he told me to go get a mammogram, and I called a local provider and they put me out like 6 weeks out. And one of my friends is a nurse practitioner at Moffitt and suggested that they could get me in quicker. And they did, like significantly quicker. I had 3 mammograms in one day and an ultrasound. And at that point, it became clear that what they were seeing was not indicative of health. They called and they told me, yes, it was invasive lobular carcinoma. My left breast was just like a constellation lit up on the MRI, where even the mammogram only showed 1 lump. And then the ultrasound found 3. So every time we were investigating, it was getting worse. The surgeon assured me that she thought that she could do a mastectomy. So she did. I'm just doing 4 rounds of chemo. I've had 1 rotation of chemo. By my next birthday at 41, I should be on the other side of this. Leukemia can kill you quickly. So it is like a life and death medical emergency. We have to do this right now. And breast cancer, you probably had breast cancer for years growing before they find it. Like today versus next week isn't the life and death situation that leukemia is. For me to do this in a year, it's such a small skirmish compared to his big war. I feel embarrassed to call myself like a cancer survivor compared to what my son's already gone through, even in just 1 year. One of the things that we've always told him is being brave isn't about being not scared. It's about being scared and you do it anyway. It kind of became like a family mantra. And he said it to me numerous times. It's okay, Mom, it's okay to be scared. I think he's had like 100 IV chemos this year. He lost ability to walk at one point, and I was like carrying my 7-year-old to the bathroom and had to get a pediatric wheelchair. We've been through a lot with him, and the kid has like a great attitude. Like he almost never complains. He understands enough about what is going on with him. Like he's going to remember this. Like this is going to shape who he is. He's not going to get through this unscathed. I would like to at least be as brave and strong as he's been. I know that they're watching me, and how I react to this is going to show them something about how we handle adversity in this family. And I'm trying to teach them that we do it head on.